So it looks like
26033.
it looks like we clocked in 10 weeks of gains for the Dow and the NASDAQ, and so we'll take it, right? It's good for your 401ks and your IRAs, so we like to spread good news. All right, keep it right here, because coming up, we're going to take a look at some of the overlooked stocks. All right, market on close. It is the end of the week. Stocks finished higher, and we want to take a closer look at some of the healthcare companies. We're bringing in our contributor, James Boyd, market on close contributor, charting some of these particular names that we haven't followed as closely. How about we start off with Novocure? What are your thoughts on that one?
Yes.
Year to date. So I think you were right on the money in saying maybe this is a little pricey in the valuation area. A move down, the violent move higher, and that it can break out beyond the resistance even further. I mean, that's pretty wild. It's a good concept for company, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, it is. And so we're on the last stage.
That's very interesting, because that's very promising. When you have 5, obviously, products in the pipeline, and everybody likes to hear about some drugs in the pipeline or products in the pipeline, particularly for cancer. As you noted, every single person we know knows somebody, whether it's a family member or a friend, that has been touched by cancer in some way. This is unbelievable. And if you're starting to get in the late stages of these trials, I mean, closer and closer to FDA approval and getting it out to market, and that balloons into billions of dollars. So it'll be very interesting. You are certainly proficient on Novocure. How about Align Technology? Biotelemetry. Tell me.
Yeah. So this one actually is telemetry for...
Really wrapped it up for us so beautifully, James. Thank you so much. Now have a great weekend. James Boyd, contributor here on the TD Ameritrade Network. Thank you. Well, coming up next, well, cutting the cord, Amazon HQ2. Welcome back to Market on Close. We have Amazon dominating the headlines today, in particular, announcing that they're launching their own grocery chain. That's certainly been pressuring some of the other companies. Even earlier today, when we saw New York Governor Cuomo, and he's pushing for the company to reconsider Long Island City for their headquarters too, even as people begin to protest Virginia's planned headquarters. Your equity analyst, Nomura Instinet, to tell us all things Amazon. Simeon, it's unbelievable what we're seeing with Amazon. All the news from the groceries now that they're trying to take on Kroger and Walmart and the others, and this big news in New York City. Let's start with the headquarters. What are your thoughts? Will Amazon come back if Cuomo is begging? We saw that he's put together a very formidable group to explain to Amazon why they should come back.
Hi.
For the 1 year, up about 10%. And by the way, the FANG stocks managed to squeeze out an up arrow today as well. Simeon Siegel, thank you so much of Nomura Instinet. On a Friday, you broke it down for us, looking at Amazon so closely, a stock that I'm sure we're going to be looking at next week as well.